All right, listen, everyone. We got Mike Holtz in the studio today, in the Snack Attack studio. This gentleman here is so close. I think I read on Mob, you're like 100-something thousand from $1 million in career earnings.
Oh, for live? Yeah. Something like
it's pretty good stuff. But anyhow, Mike was my very first interview when I started doing this on my podcast. And we read it without delay. We didn't have a retake. And one question led into the next. And God, we looked like pros, I think.
It was a good time, yeah. No, had a great time with you. Good interview, good start to everything right before you went on Queer Eye and blew up. And then the interview got a bunch more views. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the Queer Eye thing, it seems like everywhere I go now, everyone knows who I am.
Yeah, it's so cool. And the hats, all the poker pros have the hats, you know. Gotta get your Clyde Gaskin Snack Attack merch.
You got one.
I got two. I have two.
Yeah, you bought two.
I got white and black, yeah.
And you know what's cool about that? This is going back to the World Series, which just ended. I played in 5 events. I went deep in all of them, but a couple of them I went real deep, and I cashed.
Sure.
And you guys were coming by buying the hats and rooting me on, railbirding me. So that made me feel pretty good.
That was a great time, man. Great. We always enjoy doing that. You know, all the pros love you, obviously. So we all came by, let you know what time it is.
I so much enjoy that. Just the thrill. You know, I didn't play the main event neither, but I went there and just the atmosphere is just amazing.
It's so different than any other tournament.
You can't even explain it. It's so different.
No, of course. I wish I didn't play the main event. I would have saved myself $10,000.
Oh, well. I probably could have asked to play the main event because this year we had a lot of dealers.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably could have took off, but it's a matter of me wanting to get my insurance back. My health insurance was very important for me.
Of course, but not only that, but it's such a long tournament, and like I don't know how your stamina is in 9 days in a row, but like me personally, like I'm worried about myself 9 days in a row playing. You know, it's like it's so much poker, and it's like, man, it's a grind. You know.
2017, I've mentioned this before. I played in the main. I went deep in that. I finished 610th.
Okay, that's pretty nice.
So I know about the grind.
Yeah.
And it is a grind when you play to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, be back at noon or 11.
Yeah.
Back then, that's how it was.
Sure.
You didn't have as many starting chips as today. I think you start with 60. Back then, you had 50.
Okay.
I believe so. But still, just the thrill is amazing.
Yeah.
To play the World Series. Not just the main event. When you get to a final table, you get down to the final 3 or 4 tables, you're like all excited, thinking, hey, I can win a bracelet. I can win a bracelet.
100%. It's a different feeling than going to any other casino, even if, and I've had my gripes with World Series of Poker and how they run things and yada, yada, but there is it is such a different feeling than maybe anything besides like a WPT major, you know what I mean? Where you're 4 or 5 tables left. It's like, oh, things are real now. You know what I mean? Like I've been in a bunch of tournaments where it's 3, 4 tables left in different venues with a lot of money up top. And it's not the same feeling as being that close to a bracelet. Like it really is. It's something special, and it only happens during 1.5 months out of the year, and everyone's going for it. It's such a coveted thing. So I think it's pretty sick.
Well, that's why you played it, right?
Yeah.
Well,
sure, of course.
Let all your fans out there know what happened. What happened to you? Did you get past day 1? What's
the main event this year?
Yeah.
Main event, I made it to day 2, and got incredibly unlucky in a few spots. I had aces versus ace 10 suited, and he made a royal. Shout out to Bob Mather. Yeah, I mean, just had some unlucky spots, and I'm 0 for 5 in a row in the main events, and I've made it to day 3 in 4 of them, and then lost like 100 off the money basically every time. So this is the shortest I've gone, but yeah, I mean, it's the main event. It is what it is. It's a poker tournament. You're not always going to cash. It's unfortunate. I'd like to cash, obviously, but yeah, it hasn't been my time, but I've done well in other ones, obviously.
When I cashed in 2017, I played the next year in 2018, and I kept flopping sets, but they kept running me down with flushes and straights.
Sure, yeah, that's how it is, you know? And
it's the tricky rundown. It ain't like there's 2 diamonds on the flop.
Sure, it's the runner-runner.
Yeah, it's the runner-runner crap, which that happens to me. That's why I don't have over $1 million in my career earnings yet.
It's fair.
I mean, I study hard. I think you know that. We're pretty close.
Sure, of course.
How long have I known you now? 4 or 5 years.
I don't know. Time
years.
is a flat circle to me. I don't know anything
It's amazing
anymore.
how fast time goes by.
Yeah, right.
I mean, seriously, I've been out. My nephew talked me to move out here in 2008, and now it's 2025.
Right? Yeah, it's so fast. It's crazy.
So crazy stuff.
No, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I moved out here like 8 years ago. I think we must have met in 2021. I think. I think that's when I met.
When
most
I moved
people.
in with
it was after you moved in with Shane. When I met Shane, I met you right afterwards. So I think it was 2021. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I knew
Shout
it was
out
something
to Shane
like
Butts.
that. Yeah, Shane's my bud.
Yeah, I love Shane. Yeah.
Yeah, he loves poker as much as I do.
Yes, he does. He's a good guy. Great guy.
But when we go back to where you came to my house and we did that interview thing, that got my feet wet.
Sure.
And I want to tell you what I did the other day. I know I've got a few coming up, and I want to, again, thank you for coming by today.
Anytime,
But
brother.
I got some more coming up. But I went into my YouTube channel, which is Clyde the Snack Attack Gaskins, for those who don't know that. And I went back to where it first began. And I was like, wow, I used to do this at our table in the house. And then I moved from there to, this studio. And then from there to here. And I'm like, wow. And I'm thinking how quick the time goes by.
Sure.
And how much different it is. And how many people want to come on my podcast is amazing too.
Oh no, yeah, everyone does. You've had so many great guests come on here. All the famous poker pros have been on here, so it's pretty sick how fast you guys have grown and everything. I love it. I'm glad to see your success, brother.
But you started it, brother. You were number one.
You started it.
You were number one. I asked you to do it. I knew that you played a lot, mostly online, but I knew it through Shane.
Sure.
And he goes, "Hey, everyone knows who Mike Holtz is. Get him on your show." And the whole time, I'm in the same room, we're in the same apartment when you come over, and I'm thinking, well, hell, I would have never guessed you were that deep into it because you guys played the video games.
Sure,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah,
so I'm like,
play all the video games with Shane. Yeah,
but next thing I know, you know everybody I know.
Of course, yeah.
You know the Lucky Chewies.
That's my guy, yeah. I have a picture. There's I played day 2 or day 3 of the WPT 10K championship. There's a picture of my house. It's me in the middle, and it's on both my sides are Lucky Chewy and Scott Seaver, and we're all smiling at the camera. It's like
that's amazing.
I got it framed in the house. It's really cool. It's one of those moments where I was like, when I sat at the table, they were like, "Mike, what's up?" And I'm just like, "Wow, Lucky Chewy and Scott Seaver are like my friends." Like I felt like I made it, So that's like one of my favorite pictures. I love it.
Isn't that great? And by the way, I was ringside. I've seen that.
Oh yeah,
I was there.
You were. Of course you were. Yeah,
I was there. But getting to pick people's brain and talk about poker is the great thing. I've got a couple of the older timers coming on my show here later today, and we're going to talk about way back when Doyle and Chip Reese and all those played.
Yeah.
Stories probably about. I don't know what they're going to be about yet, so it's going to be exciting. But that's the great thing about poker. It's kind of like, you think about the Super Bowls back from Super Bowl I to now, how different it is. Well, I want to tell you something, Mike. When you win a tournament today, it's big.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to tell you why. It's bigger now, I believe. Now there are people you can, answer what you think. But a lot of people know more about poker now than back then.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
To win now would be tougher. And you know what? Somebody once said, and this has been years ago, after Moneymaker won the main event, and then after that, no one knew who the winner was going to be. Someone said there was never going to be a pro win the main event again. Tell Michael Mizrachi that. Tell Michael that.
Right, yeah. Sure, yeah.
He won the main event. But someone was saying, because the fields are so deep and you got to get through the bad players early mainly, you know what I mean? That it's hard to get there.
Well, I think it's incredibly hard to win any bracelet event these days. They just have, and I think it's much harder than before just because the sheer volume of people. It's like, even if you're 10 times better than everyone else in the tournament, it's still unlikely that you'll win a bracelet in a summer. So it's like, it's so hard now, whereas back in the day, you might have 50 people in a tournament. You might have 30 people. You might have, there were tournaments where they had 2 tables at WSOP, where they had bracelets out. So it's like, to me, now it's much more difficult. There's so much more about the game. Before it was like, like it is all natural instinct and reading and everything, and now it's more of a math based, but with everything blended as well. You live poker, you have to have the reads, you have to have the stoicism, etc. But now it's more like you need to know what frequency you have to check raise certain flops at. You need to know how to exploit players. There's just so much more stuff with computers and AI and everything. It's just evolved the game so much so that players just have more tools in their tool belt now than they used to. So, and I think the skill gap between the worst people and the best people has closed significantly. Like I remember I used to play in Dover, Delaware, 2010, 2011, something like that. And when I would play down there, I always felt like I had a massive edge on everyone. Like I had all these little tricks and things I could do. And nowadays, those tricks and hands and those things, they don't work as much because players have found out better strategies, better ways to defend their strategies, better ways to not get exploited, even at the low stakes. So the game has certainly evolved and everyone has gotten better. The skill gap has closed. So I think it is much harder to win a bracelet nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, back then, when they started WSOP, they didn't have that many events neither.
Sure, yeah.
And the main event, they had first started out, 12 people, something like that? I forget.
I'm not sure, but that sounds right, yeah.
But now it's like, wow, if you win the main event, it's amazing.
Oh my God, it's insane.
Now, don't get me wrong. I am such a nut. I've got Poker Go, guys. You might want to subscribe to that. If you're a nut in poker like I am, you're going to watch it. You can watch what's going on now, past World Series, past events, all that stuff is on there. So if you're a real poker nut, you want to subscribe to it. I have, and I watch all this stuff. I watched the whole main event. I seen what happened.
Sure.
You got to have some luck, plain and simple.
Oh my gosh.
You got to have some luck to go through that deep. And when I see players, I'm getting older, I can't remember all their names, but certain players go pretty deep, but they're under the radar. I mean, seriously, there's several players that's finished, I forget their names, but it showed the last 3 years, they've gotten in the top 100, even though they didn't get the final table.
Sure.
So they figured out a way to get through. It's a matter of finishing now.
Yeah.
Okay. What was it? 3 years ago, I played the main event again. Because once you play it, you feel like you got to play it.
Sure, yeah.
And I got to save up. I'm not a rich man. I got to save up to play it. So I get in it. And it's day one. And I'm all excited because I haven't played it in like a few years. And I get in the event. And I'm up against this guy. I'm in seat 1. He's in seat 3. And I pick up pocket aces. And I raise. It gets to him. He raises. I don't want to lose him. I mean, we 5-bet. And then I'm like, when he re-raised me, I thought, you know what? I know he's got ace king. I don't like to go all in until cards are out there.
Okay.
Because I don't feel I'm that lucky. Okay. So I end up flat and we got a lot of chips out there already. And here comes the flop. 10 Jack Queen.
It's not a great flop for aces.
No. Now, when the other guy's holding ace king, now I got to find out if he's got ace king. Okay. So the flop comes out. I bet he calls. I don't know. What do you think, Mike? Do you think you have to have ace king to call that?
You can have kings. I mean, you're only beating kings at that point, or the other two aces.
Okay. So there comes a turn. It's a nothing. I bet again. He raises me. I would assume he's got it now, right?
Yeah, I would assume he has a better hand than you, yeah.
I'm sitting there thinking, God, and I throw the hand away. So I lost a third of my stack right off the bat. Okay. I know he had ace king.
Yeah.
There's no damn doubt about it. He didn't have 3 queens. Just the way the hand was pre-flop.
Sure.
You're not 5-betting with queens pre-flop, I don't think.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So he's either got aces, kings, or ace king.
Sure.
So, that was the first time I think I didn't make it through day one, I think. I tried like hell. I got the dinner time, lunchtime, but I didn't make it. But that's what kills me about how I feel about how I play and the luck part involved. I don't know what the story is about it, but I seem to get in them big spots to get unlucky. And you got to have that little bit of luck at certain parts of the tournament.
Yeah. With only 15% of the field cashing in WSOP events and then even less in other events, it's like, let's say you're double as good as the average person, you're still going to min cash 27, 30% of the time, whatever. And that's incredible. Like 25% of the time is insane. So 3/4 of the time you're getting you're not going to make money in a tournament. So it's a lot. You have to have a lot of luck. You know, you have to win your flips. You have to win your 80-20s. You know, it's very difficult to make it deep in a tournament without having luck. I mean, it's very rare that you don't get lucky in some spots. I mean, all my rings that I've won, my bracelet I've won, I've gone back and analyzed the hands, and it's like, yeah, I got super lucky in a bunch of spots where, like, if I don't get that, you know, if that goes the other way, I don't win that, you know. And it's funny to think about, like, how many poker players' careers are based off of a few wins or even one win where you win so much money and you just got really lucky, and now everyone's idolizing you. Whereas you have people like Chris Brewer, for example, who for a long time was running so bad. He was, what, $9 million in makeup, whatever it was. And it's like, he's one of the best players in the world. He's amazingly skilled, and he just continues to get in these ridiculous spots where he just continually gets beat up when he should win the hand.
I deal to him all the time, so I know.
It's a great guy. Great guy, yeah.
You know, but I had a pretty good World Series.
Yes,
5 events, went deep, and I mean, kind of deep in all of them.
Sure.
I mean, when I didn't cash, or didn't get past day 1, I damn near did. I got to the end of the night.
Yeah.
But I had a real chance at the Omaha 8 or better.
Yeah, I know you got like 17th or something.
Damn it. I was chip leader with 31 players left.
Mm-hmm.
I get interviewed by Poker Go. And then all of a sudden, I couldn't win a hand. I mean, I had so many outs, and it just crushed me that I really believed at that time. We went on break, and I'm thinking, okay, when we come back, we lose one more or something. 27 players, I think, or
the
whatever.
Redraw, yeah.
We're going to get down to 3 tables or something.
Yep.
It was getting close to that. But anyhow, the hand that killed me, God, just still bothers me. I mean, I know I let it go, but still, it's when you think about being the chip leader at the time, okay? And I had this hand, we're playing 8 or better. Do you know all about the mixed games?
Very familiar, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had ace deuce of spades with king queen of diamonds.
It's a really good hand.
And you know what makes that hand even better? Is when the flop comes 3-4 queen with 2 spades.
It's a really
I
good
got
flop.
the nut flush, the nut low draw.
Yeah.
Everything you can imagine.
Top, yeah.
Now, we had 5 people in that hand. And they're betting and raising each other. I'm looking at my hand thinking, what the hell are they raising with? Maybe a set, but there's no way you can ask any pro that you would lay that hand down I had.
No, never in a million years. You have so much equity.
Oh, it's unreal. Here comes the turn. The turn's a 9. It's a nothing card.
Sure.
It's not a spade neither.
Yeah.
And they're still firing away. I mean, the pot is
Massive,
big.
yeah.
I mean, no one's folding.
Sure, yeah.
Okay?
And this is limit, correct? Not pot
yes,
limit? Okay,
right.
yeah,
This
sure.
is limit. And then the river comes deuce.
I was going to say the deuce is the worst card in the deck. Yeah. You just
Now,
lose.
these guys are calling all these bets and raising.
Yeah.
And when they show their hand, it makes me sick. Of course, 2 of them had ace 5.
Yeah.
But they were calling on the low only. Okay. And that's what bothered me. I got up from the table thinking, wow, look how thin they were drawing, and they're raising. Look what they had.
Yeah.
Look what they had, and they're maxing it. What are they planning on doing here?
Sure.
And the deuce comes and saves them. So that was like a 3-outer because I had a deuce.
Yeah.
And that pot was huge. The blinds were, by the way, the blinds I think were 20 and 40,000, which is way, way up there.
Yeah, sure. It's
and
like
I think I had the lead over around 700,000 at the time. But that was one tournament to where I win that hand. Oh, I'm final for sure. Believe me.
Yeah.
I go over $1 million chips.
Massive
pot. And I finished, I think it was 21st. And by the way,
still a good run.
River card knocked. I had a full house. The guy river to king for a bigger full house to knock me out of that tournament.
Gross.
So that happened. And the other one I went was a deuce to 7 triple draw. And once again, it's a crazy what happens. But see, that's the flows of a tournament. You got to be ready for that mentally.
Sure, of course.
We finally get down to the bubble. Cheeto Ream knocks a guy out, and now we're in the money.
Yep.
There's 70 of us left. We're in the money.
Yep.
So we go on break, and they have that little pad now where they update your chips.
Yep.
And I have it on my phone, of course. So I checked to see where I was. I'm like, all right, I'm 11th in chips.
Yep.
With 70 left. I've got 265,000, I believe it was.
Okay.
I got a great chance to win.
Sure.
And nothing but pros are at every table.
Yeah.
But these guys are 3 raise, 4 bets, 5 bets. And I'm like, geez, I can't lay this hand down. Just can't. I mean, for example, on the ace to 5, I was dealt ace, deuce, 3, 4 with a 10. Then I draw a king, a 4, and I draw horrible 3 times.
Sure, yeah.
They maxed raise drawing 3. I'm drawing 1.
Unlucky.
Yeah, tell me.
Unlucky, yeah.
And I finished 64th, I think.
Yeah, it happens.
I mean, and all of a sudden couldn't win a hand again.
Been there,
and
done
they're
that.
4 betting and drawing 4, and I'm drawing 1.
That's poker.
I know, but you walk away from that, like I did. I'm like, God, there was 2 opportunities. I really felt I was going to, especially in the Omaha, I thought I was going to win for sure.
Yeah.
So that gives me something, I think, to grow on, right?
Yeah.
That I know I can do it. I just need that little bit of luck, right?
Sure.
When you first won for the first time, did you feel there was like a luck involved to where I don't know if I'm ever going to win, or now do you feel like
my first tournament I ever won, or just just in general, any tournament?
Any tournament when you first got there.
Oh, I'm trying to think what first tournament I won. First tournaments I won were like $600 like $600 for first back in Delaware. You know what I mean?
I know.
But like my first World Series poker
that's
win,
what I'm talking about.
Did I feel like there was luck involved? Yeah, every single ring I've won, I've got 6 rings and I've won bracelet, and all of them had some sort of luck involved. I've reviewed all of them. I have the footage of every single one. The bracelet, of course, there was luck in the bracelet. I mean, I forget how many people paid, maybe like 120, and I was 120th out of 120 on the bubble. I had 1.5 big blinds. I came back and won the bracelet. So, I mean, it's certainly luck involved, and I've got a few second places in bracelet events where I felt like luck got me there, and then I got unlucky heads up, and one of them not just luck, coin flip for the other one. So like it happens, you know what I mean? But it's incredibly hard, like even to win a tournament. Once you get through the whole field, like even heads up, it's 50-50 if you have the same chips. Now you're just 50-50 to win a bracelet. So it's like crazy when you think about it. When you're in a field with 20,000 players, it's like 1 out of 20,000 times I'll win this without skill. With skill, maybe 1 in 8,000, 1 in 6,000. But 1 in 6,000 when you're playing 40 tournaments a summer, it's like, it's very, very, very hard to win a bracelet. So, and especially in these big field events. So, like, there's always luck involved in those big ones. You got to win flips in a row. You know what I mean? 50-50. If you win 4 50-50s in a row, that's what 6.25% to happen. So it's like, and you got to win more than that. So it's a very difficult, very, very difficult to get there and difficult to finish. But doing so is so rewarding. So rewarding.
I can't wait for it to happen to me.
Yeah, it's a fantastic.
I really cannot wait.
I'll be there. We'll be in the bracelet photo together.
I will tell you this, brother. It's going to be very emotional, whichever tournament I do win.
Oh, yeah.
I got a feeling it's going to be one of the mixed events because for a couple of reasons. Number one is the fields are not 20,000, like the big ones. They got the Millionaire Maker where there's like 20,000 people in the field. There's still quite a bit, but the main event's got 10,000.
Sure.
The mixed events, you're looking at probably 1,000 players.
Yeah, 800, 1,500, 2,000.
Somewhere
it's much less. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's going to happen. And here's the point to me is I feel I'm too good to quit playing now.
Sure.
And I'm not a quitter. I'm just not. I have to play at least until I win one.
Yeah, no, it's a good attitude to have.
I did not sign up for this to fail.
Sure.
And I'll tell you another thing about poker. It's supposed to help us too when luck's involved. You don't have to be the best if you're a little bit lucky.
Sure, of course.
Just play well and get a little bit of luck. You can win one of these things.
100%.
And you know what? If luck wasn't involved, half the people playing poker today wouldn't be playing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
More than half.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know. Exactly.
that's the reason poker's so popular, is because it gives the illusion to some people who aren't even good that they are like the best in the world. You know what I mean? There's people out there who literally aren't even good at poker, and they're delusioned by winning one tournament once, or delusioned by having whatever. I mean, it keeps people who aren't great in the game. And then there's people out there who are really good, who know they're good, and they know they're unlucky, and they keep playing. So it's like, it's interesting because everyone, I mean, like, it's just human nature to like gambling, right? It's human nature to when you bet on something, when you put something you own on something and you win, the dopamine rush, right? So it incorporates an aspect of that as well as an aspect of strategy, which is obviously for me, I love strategy and everything. I love strategy games. So incorporating both of those, it gives you a dopamine rush. It itches your gaming sense. You know what I mean? And you get to socialize. It's just such a good game, and that's why I think it's literally the best game in the world. I love poker.
There's a couple other games I love to play because as people playing, you know, a lot of them you read people. One of the games I'm getting, I think, pretty good at, because of my image, because I'm an older guy, so they figure I only play the nuts, which is way wrong. But deuce to 7.
Oh, sure.
I bluffed so many times in that game. I'll have a pair and draw none, especially
sure.
if they're drawing 3.
Oh, they draw 3. Yeah, you just draw.
I'm good. I'm pat.
Yeah.
And I have a horrible hand.
Yeah,
I even have a pair.
No, that's totally
and I'll go pat.
Yeah.
You know, a pair of deuces.
No, that's
because
great.
I know I got their deuce they need. If I got a pair that's low, I don't want to discard it and then, we got to redraw and they might get it.
Of course, yeah.
So I'll pat. And this is how, I don't know if other people play this way.
They do, yeah.
But it's
very common when you have like a lowish pair to snow, especially if you're in position, they draw a lot. I know that. I'm not a huge deuce to 7 guy, but I'm familiar with the snowing aspect, which is where you pretend like you have, you know, a made low already because you have a pair, which is obviously the cards they'll need. So yeah, it's a great strategy, and your image, I'm sure, helps quite a bit.
Yeah.
For me, I can't do that. They look at me and they go, "This idiot's trying to trick me." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can't tell you when I play that mixed triple draw, how many times I did that, and it worked out.
Well, don't give away all your secrets now, Clyde.
No, I don't do it every hand.
I know.
But you let me see you drawing 3 and I'm drawing 1.
Yeah, sure. It's going to be
then I'm blanking with that. Good.
Yeah.
Because I know, especially if I drew the 1 and it's a 2, 3, 4, it's a low card, I know it's the card they need.
Sure, exactly. Yeah.
So I'll hang on to it. And God, at least I would say 10 times during that tournament, I did that.
That's
easy.
That's pretty good, yeah.
I've been more than that.
No, I tell you,
that's what I like about that game.
There's so many times at the World Series of Poker, like, so I'm primarily an online guy, right? So basically, online, I'm just playing a fundamentally good strategy, whereas live, it's like, you know, you kind of play the player a lot more, you know what I mean? And player archetypes, older guys bluff less, right? So like, a lot of times I'm thinking, I'll see a guy I'm playing with, I'm like, oh, this guy's a giant nit. And then all of a sudden he gets caught bluffing the craziest way. And I start thinking, I'm like, oh my God, he bluffed my pants off multiple times. You know what I mean? So it's funny how that works in live. You really don't, like, people who look a certain way might play totally different than you think. You know what I mean? Like, I had a guy, 90-year-old dude, 85-year-old dude with he had to like look through this thing to look at his cards. He's bluffing every hand like a crazy man, you know? It's pretty sick. So.
He plays my work, so I know who you mean.
Yeah.
Real old guy too, ain't he?
Yeah, he's like French or something, I think.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Yeah.
He has to have the 5 or 6, because he really can't see, by the way.
No, I know he can't.
He's really half blind.
I played with him in a daily deep stack, a $250 deep stack that I played like randomly. He was next to me. He slow rolled me in a hand, and I was like, that was crazy. Like, he had like the absolute nuts. He thought of it for every call. He flipped over the nuts. He like had like the nut flush. I had like 1 pair. And I'm like, this guy's ridiculous. Like, how could this happen? And then 2 or 3 days later, I'm playing in a tournament. I was railing someone. I was watching Jeff Madsen play a tournament with like a couple tables left. I look at the main stage and there's like 4 people left in the tournament. He's one of them. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, you know, pretty cool.
Yeah. What's your favorite game? I don't know if I've asked you. What is your favorite game to play?
Favorite poker variant?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess No Limit Hold'em. I like PLO 2. I like PLO 8. No, that's actually wrong. Double board PLO bomb pots are my favorite. I love double board PLO bomb pots. That's my favorite game by far. I think it's really interesting to me because my favorite part about poker and my favorite part of live poker, that is, or even online, there's tells you can get, but my favorite part about poker is like reading people, right? I feel like I have a very good ability. I have an innate sense of I can put myself in other people's shoes very easily with little information. So if I get to talking to you like a little bit, or I get to see a few things, I'm able to kind of see how someone, I'm able to put myself in their thing and see how their mind kind of works easier than others, I would say. And so in double board bomb pots, it's interesting because everyone sees. In No Limit Hold'em, you get 2 cards, you look at them, you try to keep a stoic face. In double board bomb pots, what I've noticed is they pull out both the boards. I don't even look at the boards. I just look at everyone, and you can legitimately tell who's interested or who's not. Before there's any action, I can eliminate 4 or 5 people out of the hand. So I go, okay, these people aren't even interested in the hand. This guy's super interested. So it's like you're able to gain a bigger skill edge in those games where there's no PLO double, not that I'm aware of, there's no PLO double board solvers out there, you know what I mean? Nobody's really studied in that. So when I play games, and I've always felt like this my whole life, I think this is one of the biggest reasons I've had success, is because when everyone has limited information, I'm able to figure out the best strategy faster than others and adapt and counter their strategies quicker. Whereas with a game like No Limit Hold'em, the game has gotten to the point now where, because of how game theory works, you can build a strategy that is that's not exploitable. You play a certain hand a certain way. You know, you play it 50% of the time you check, 25% of the time you bet small. It makes it so you can't be exploited. Whereas in these games, the double board bomb pots, the games where people play them less, you're able to figure out what people are doing, and then I can just think to myself, well, that's not going to work if I do this. So then I just do that and just, you know what I mean? Yep. So that's my favorite game type. That's the same thing with like PLO 8. I like that game a lot.
I love it too.
And I've ran deep in a few PLO 8 tournaments, and fundamentally, I was not good at PLO 8 before, and I was running deep because I just knew how ICM worked. I knew how blockers worked with cards, so I was doing a lot of bluffing, but then I'd get in situations where I didn't understand the equities pre-flop with certain hands. Like I remember I got in a big hand with Nathan Gamble where I 3-bet him with ace, king, 4-4 double suited in PLO 8, and that's like horrible to do. It's like so bad. And then I called his 4-bet jam, and it was just, when I looked up the equities, I was like, oh, wow, that's terrible. And I ended up making day 3 of that tournament. I got like 12th or whatever with limited knowledge, just because I know poker and I know most of the guys don't know what they're doing. So I just started guessing, and like my guesses were more right than not. So those are the type of games where I really like where in No Limit Hold'em, everyone kind of knows, like, if the board comes paired, you bet 1 big blind, or you bet very small. If the board comes ace high, you have a range advantage if you're the guy that raises pre-flop. But in the PLO 8 and double board bomb pot, no one knows the optimal strategy a computer would take. So I get to play an exploit game, and that's what I like to do.
I do too. I like that. First of all, I like anything 08, even 7-card stud.
Yeah.
And I
like split pot games.
Played that. Yeah, I played that this year too. I wish I could play more. I really wish I could, because I feel I've got the mentality. Now, you know about my heart situation.
Sure, of course, yeah. Visiting the hospital whenever that was happening.
I feel like I'm strong now. I think I can handle the situation playing long days, because I actually did.
Sure.
Every tournament this year was long. I was tired for a few days, but, if I was going to just play poker, I would take a day off to get rested. And then if I was going to play the main, I'd take a couple days off.
Sure.
And I would probably play day 1A or 1B.
So you could have a couple days off.
And then play day 2, but then get a day off.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's how I would do it. That's like getting days off, see?
No, 100%. I think it's really important.
And if you make it past day 5, now you're down to 200 players.
Let me ask you, what do you think about the time in regular tournaments, not the main, in the turnaround time for tournaments where they're ending at like 1 or 2, 3 in the morning, and then you have to be back at 10 a.m. Do you think that's okay or no?
I personally, I deal with it, but
sure, we all deal with it.
I say take less break time so we can get home earlier to get real rest.
Yeah.
In other words, having 25-minute breaks, take a 10-minute break.
Yeah.
You know,
sure.
I mean, come on.
Well,
What are we going to do for 25 minutes? We've been there. I was there this year, standing out in the hallway. Oh, I still got another 10 minutes before we get back in.
Well,
I think that could be one.
I almost feel like it's kind of inhumane what they do. Like it feels like a big cash grab because if the tournament starts at 10 a.m. and then it ends at 2 in the morning, let's say, or 1:30 in the morning, then you got to drive out of the parking garage, which, as we know, takes a crazy amount of time. Geez. You got to go home. Let's say you have other obligations to take care of. Maybe it takes you 20, 30 minutes to do those, 20 minutes to go to sleep. Now it's 3:30 in the morning. You got to be back at 10 a.m. It's like, well, that's crazy because now I got to wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning. Now I'm getting what 5.5 hours of sleep when I normally get 8. It's like it's kind of crazy. As we all know, human beings do the best at 7 to 8 hours of sleep, depending on the age. You know what I mean? It's 7 to 8.5. Like I think it's really bad to not, like, you just can't do it. It's not possible unless you're literally staying in the hotel. You leave and somehow you're able to go right to sleep, and then you know what I mean. It's just
I know,
and it promotes people with bad. And you go in day 2, people smell, people are sweaty. You know what I mean? I'm a sweaty
all that
boy.
Stuff comes into play.
100%. People make mistakes, so it's interesting that I think live poker has a lot of other factors that online doesn't. Like that online, that never happens, right? I wake up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I pop on 4 o'clock. The tournament start. I play till the end, and then I got multiple hours. I can come do it the next day, easy peasy. It's in my room. Whereas live poker, it's like now I got to have this whole different. There's so many different things to adjust to, and so many different. It's interesting the contrast in the games.
Here's a story for you. Once again, I keep talking about it, but I cashed in 2017. Now, to get in the money, we played after 2 a.m. in the morning.
Sure, yeah,
because we were so close to the money bubble.
Yeah.
There's a money bubble then, so we played forever. I was exhausted. By the time I got home and got to bed, it was like, 4 in the morning?
Sure, and then you got to be back at noon the next day.
I mean, that's like, come on. And then it disrupts your sleep pattern because it's 4 in the morning. You're about ready really to get up in a couple hours.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to get to sleep somehow. And then the thrill of playing in it. You can't sleep.
100%, yeah.
So you're getting no rest at all. Now you're in the next day like, you know,
I've had it where
and I don't drink coffee or nothing like that.
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
or
I'm
Red Bull.
guy.
I don't drink none of that stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Yep. Dude, you know what me and you got to do?
What?
We got to get Shane. We got to work on him.
On what?
Teach him every game, get him in this. I know he'd love it.
Oh, yeah. No,
I mean,
Shane
he
loves
plays,
cards.
but I mean, yeah, we need to get Shane.
In the mixed games, you're saying?
Everything.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Get him mentally ready to go to the next level.
Sure,
I think,
of course.
You know?
Yeah.
He could play, don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, just needs to do a little more studying, learn the other game variants, et cetera. Yeah,
exactly.
Shane's a good guy.
Because he's a good dude, and I know how much he loves poker. So that's something I think we can even
100%.
just give him some lessons from.
Oh, he's done.
I mean, I try to help him personally sometimes, but I don't want to throw it on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Because I live with him. I don't want to just smack it all over him like, hey.
No, I mean, me and him have done some stuff with No Limit Hold'em and everything, but yeah, not with the other games, no.
Yeah, but he sees what I does, what I do. Okay, he sees what I do.
Yeah, of course.
He knows I go play and I win. And I go, Shane, let me show you this. I got a number system for my high-low. Let me show you. You could go play cash game, win a couple $100, go home.
Easy peasy.
I said, there you go. I mean, and he knows it works. Like I said, I live with him, so
yeah, of course.
He sees I win all the time. How do you think?
No, he respects your game 100%.
How do you think I get in these big tournaments?
Of course, yeah.
Because I'm winning some cash. Of course, I work and get tipped too. But when I go play, I have 2 things I say. I don't know about you, but this is what I do. If I know most people carry 3 buy-ins, no matter what they're going to do. Mostly, I don't.
Okay.
I'm a Barney Fife. One bullet.
Barney Fife.
I don't know if you know who Barney Fife is.
Of course I do. Yeah.
One bullet. And Andy,
Barney Fife.
I won't let Andy give me 2 bullets.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
Wow, what a reference. We're pulling out the Andy Griffith show on him. Okay. Wow. All right.
One time I almost rebought. I was this close. And that was a couple years ago. It was at the Wynn, and they were having their mystery bounty for $1,600. I took a horse beating my damn life. And I was so pissed off that I wanted, because I knew I was playing well. I wanted to get back in, but I didn't.
Interesting.
But that was the closest I ever came to rebuying in. But normally, I'm just a 1 bullet guy.
Oh, wow. See, I I've got a magazine and I got more in the backpack. You know what I mean? Like
Well, there you go.
I'll fire as many bullets as I need to. If I'm playing well, I always look at it as every individual bullet is just if I'm playing well and that bullet's and I'm going to make money by buying back into the tournament on average, I'll always do it.
Well, see, there you go. See, that's what my thinking was.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're playing well. You
I
got
basically
unlucky.
got one outed, got knocked out of the tournament. And I'm not lying. So one outer. Guy hit a straight flush.
Wait,
and I didn't flush.
I got one out. I got one out in the win mystery bout 1600 mystery bout actually on day 2 where I had kings versus ace 10 and it came king 10x and came 10-10 for quads and it was for and then I get eliminated the next hand and the guy pulls like the 100K bounty from my bounty. I was like so infuriated. So yeah, I've been there, done that too.
Had a young Asian guy raising every pot big, not just min raising like 4 or 5 times the blind. And he's bluffing like mad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he ain't got a good hand every time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm watching this guy, and the first thing I'm thinking is, wow, I can't wait to get in the hand with this guy.
Sure.
He's going to give me all, he's going to bluff all of his chips off to me.
And he's the one that hit the straight flush?
And he's the one that got lucky.
Unlucky, man. What can you do?
I had the ace, queen of spades. He raised pre-flop. I called. Here come the flop. 8-4 spades on the flop. And I said to myself, this guy's going to keep firing.
Yep.
But I can't lay this down.
Of course
because I know maybe my ace high is good.
Of course, yeah.
Honestly.
And you have a flush draw.
So check, bet, call. Turns to nothing. Okay, check, bet. When the turn come queen, I raised like I had a pair of queens because all the board was low.
Okay.
He still called. Then here come the river. The 6 of spades.
Oh no, it's 6
so
of spades.
4, 6, and 8 of spades is out
7,
there.
5 of spades.
He had 5, 7 of spades.
So disgusting.
And I had the ace 9 of spades. Now where in the hell am I going to go?
No, you're just going to lose all your money every time.
And I did.
Yeah.
And that's the one time I almost bought back in. That was brutal. I'm sorry.
No, it's disgusting.
He's fucking raising and betting with nothing, not even a fucking pair.
Yeah.
He gets the
Wait,
luck.
a straight flush draw, right?
Yeah, but it had to be the 6.
Yeah.
Of spades.
Oh, no, it's disgusting. It's crazy.
It had to be.
Yeah.
Any other spade, I bet you I get every one of his chips.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Because he's a crazy guy. I mean, he was raising every hand. I mean, every hand. So I get knocked out because he has me covered because he stole everybody's blinds for 2 hours.
Sure, of course.
So I barely am clever. So I'm out and I'm like, do I want to get back in this damn thing?
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what, Clyde? If you're going to get beaten like that with one fucking outer, and I knew exactly what he had. You talk about reading people. You kind of know when somebody's playing too many hands, they're bluffing a lot. But you also got to watch out that they may really pick up a hand. So you got to really watch for their patterns and the way they put the chips in. They'll change something different when they have it. Usually they're gallantly raising real quick.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's a different way about them.
Sure, live reads, et cetera. Yeah, I'm with it.
But, you know, that's the time I almost rebought back in. I was that close to buying back in. And when I thought about it, I'm like, you know, God, I got the money, but, you know, I said to myself, Mike, that I am never going to be ever, and you can guarantee this, and it hasn't happened, and it won't, because I won't thin myself out. I will never get felted. I will never be where I can't play.
Sure.
Now, I could play, but maybe not a 10,000 event, maybe not a 5,000 event.
No, it's totally reasonable.
But if I could play some 500s or 1,000s, okay, and I think I'm good enough now, especially in cash games, I can win it back.
Yeah.
But I'm never, ever going to be felted, ever.
It's great.
It just won't happen.
It's fair and reasonable.
And, you know, a lot of the pros, I don't know if you do it too, they buy that coin stuff. So they have, that's why I guess they're able to get in multiple events.
You talking about crypto or?
Or crypto too. Yeah, that's the other thing, right?
Well, what's the coin thing you're talking about?
What's it called? 3 coin or something? What's it called?
Three coin is that's the Randy from Texas. That's his company.
Okay, well, I'm talking about, what's the other thing? They put money in it, and through the years it goes up. What's it called?
Bitcoin?
I think it's Bitcoin, yeah.
Okay, crypto. Bitcoin's crypto, yeah. So they made a bunch of money in crypto, yeah.
Yeah, so they're able to play a lot.
Have that, yeah. But not only that, but the majority of poker players, professional, high stakes, et cetera, they're not taking all their action. If I play a 10K, I don't take all my action. I might have 33% of myself or something like that. Because to play in a 10K like profitably, you need 100 buy-ins to sustain variance, which is $1 million. It's like I don't know about you, I don't have $1 million in cash sitting in my house, so like. Yeah, not yet, exactly. So like, I might I'll take a third of myself for a much more reasonable situation. You only need to have, $250,000 or $300K to do that. You saw with a little markup, you're able to extend your balance more often. So that's what I do. If I play a 1,500, I might sell, 30% of myself. I might sell for 0. I might sell 50. But if I play a 10K, it's irresponsible to have my own action. And the majority of pros you see, like pros in 250K, like you might see a guy. I know one of the guys that won one of the tournaments this year got second or third. I'm not going to say who it is, but I know they had 1% of themselves in the high roller. Wow. 1% of themselves. So like, and like the grinder who won the main event this year, I think he only had 17% of himself. I might be wrong about that. It's like he had 7% of himself in the PPC and 19 or 17 in this. So it's like, when you see these guys winning, giant chunks of money, it's like, a lot of the times it's not theirs, and taxes are taking a bunch of it. Poker can be brutal that way, So it's kind of all an illusion where you don't really see too many people. You see they won $40 million. They might have only gotten $6 million of that. You know what I mean? Like for themselves. So it's interesting, right?
Yeah. You just made me think of something here. I'm sure you know who Josh Ari is.
Of course, yeah. I just met him recently with.
He does the U-Stake thing.
Yes.
And he was telling me about
Poker Stake, right?
Yeah, Poker Stake, I think it's called. And he goes, Clyde, you need to get into this because a lot of people know who you are now.
100%
they would back you up, like, because you're just a nice guy.
Yeah, they would. He's right.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do that. Well, this year I just bought my whole way in every event I was in. But I think I want to do that next year for a couple reasons.
And Josh will get you set up with that too. He's a really good guy. I like Josh a lot.
He just moved to Vegas. I know that. I talked to him in the Poker Go studio. So I'm going to have him set me up with that. And it may help me play more events. Then again, if I win, I won't win as much as I would if I got my own self, of course. But still, it would get me to play more poker. And it's like anything. The more events you get in and you play, your odds of winning go up.
Sure, of course, yeah.
I'm going to tell you a secret about Keno. It's just like poker, brother. You're going to think, what are you talking about, Clyde?
That's what I'm thinking right now.
Okay, exactly. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
When you play Keno, okay, the more games that you play, the more likely you're going to hit. I'm going to give you an example here. You play a 4-spot. If you play at $1 a pop, your odds of winning are not very good at all.
Right.
Okay? But I play the Keno where it's 10 cents a game.
Okay.
Okay? So now if you play $100, $100, 10 cents a game, you're playing multiple games.
Yeah, sure.
The odds of winning come up more.
Sure.
And now, you don't win as much, but for this game, it's called the 10-cent game, you get back $500. If you pick pick 5, you get all 5 right. Okay? You get $500. Okay, that's for a dime. Now think about if you hit several times. In 100 games at 10 cents, that's 1,000 games. You understand?
Yeah, sure, of course.
So if you're only going to spend that, boom. You win one of those, you're way ahead of the money.
Sure.
Well, it's like playing a tournament. With all the players that are involved in each tournament. Wow, you got to play a lot of tournaments to win one, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So it's kind of like Keno. So I assume in my situation, now I'm talking about myself here.
Sure.
Yeah, I play tournaments, but I probably haven't played near as many as you have.
Oh, no, yeah, no chance.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
So my odds of winning are not the same as yours because you got more chances by playing. So if I do this U-Stake or something stake.
Poker Stake, yeah.
Poker Stake, it's going to allow me to play more events. And I believe I'm good enough to win. So I think it even's going to help me more to get that first win in. What do you think?
No, of course. No, 100%. If you play more tournaments, you have more of a chance to win. There's no questions asked about that. 100%.
Are you in the U-Stake? You say you sell pieces?
I didn't get it in now, but I talked to Josh and I do want to get in for... I want to get in soon, actually. I'm going to message him after this and get in.
I'm glad
you reminded me.
I'm going to see him at the Poker Go, I'm sure, in September. I think we have our Masters, our Purple Masters going on.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have him set me up with it. because I plan on playing the WPT, which I've done so well.
It's a great tournament. Yeah.
Oh,
great series to win.
I know.
Love the win.
I've gotten second, fourth. I mean, I've been there.
Oh yeah, you got second to Kessler in that PLOA where you got unlucky, where you got very unlucky.
4th, 11th, 16th. Yeah. I mean, I'm right there.
I love playing at the win. I think it's the best place in the world to play.
I like it there.
I love the win. I love the win.
So I'm thinking about hooking up with Josh and set me up. And he goes, Clyde, all you got to do, he says, listen, all you got to do is put what percentage you're going to sell. And you can also buy someone else's percentage.
Yeah, it's great. And they pay you out instantly. It's very easy. I like it quite a bit.
So I'm thinking about doing it. So I thought I was going to ask you about that, what you thought about it. And evidently you're ready to join the same thing.
No, I am 100%. I want to do that. And I talked to Josh, his wife or girlfriend, I think girlfriend, I'm not sure if they're married or not, Rachel.
Yeah, he's married.
Yeah, married. Okay, so his wife, Rachel, she, her and my girlfriend, like my girlfriend's like a model. She works with Rachel and some stuff. So like, that's how I met them. I met them at the GG party this year and they're awesome people. Josh and I talked for a while. We'd obviously known each other beforehand, but we never really formally got introduced. So no, I look forward to meeting Josh or talking to Josh more often. And he seems like a great guy, really nice dude.
Yeah, he's
very honest and like upfront with how he feels about everything. And that's the kind of guy I am. So like, I respect him quite a bit.
Yeah, he just moved into Vegas this year. I can't remember the exact date, but he was talking to me about it in the poker. He's thinking about moving out here.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So you'll love to see it. So hopefully we get to spend some more time together.
And run into him.
No, of course, yeah.
But, everything that's happened in my life the last 2 years has been unbelievable, dude. Honest to God, it's just one thing after another. I was checking, Twitter? The other day I was checking Twitter. And once again, somebody's writing something about me. People are coming to Aria to get their snacks.
No, it's great. It's fantastic.
They're filming me and they're putting it out there. And
so where can the folks find you at home? They find you at the Aria dealing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Come see Clyde, get some snacks, do your thing,
Yeah, come on in. I get you a real snack. Here you go. There you go. Little snack for you.
Exactly. It's a perfect little snack.
Oh, my God. Guess what I forgot?
What?
I forgot to bring you a damn snack today.
I'll survive.
Oh, shoot.
I've gotten a Clyde snack before, I'm full.
Hey, he's got a couple of these too, baby. The old Snack Attack hats. Yes, sir. They're looking good,
too. Great. Good sizing, too. They look nice.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah, and everyone recognizes that
Michael Chang's done a really good job.
Yeah, he did.
The only thing that people have said is that the Snack Attack letter should have been a little bigger.
I agree with that, but it's still pretty cool. And you're recognizable on it, so they know what's going on.
Yeah. Everyone, when I go play, I'll wear one.
Mm-hmm.
And they go, man, that guy on that hat looks just like, and it does.
Yeah.
It looks exactly like
me. No, it does. It's perfect.
I cannot believe
next time maybe do the letters in white and bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the next run. But they're great. Yeah. I got 2 of them. I wear them all the time. I forgot to wear it today, but
Did you win?
I'm going to lie and say, yes, I did win.
Okay. But I'm going to tell you what you're going to do now.
Okay.
Seriously.
I'm with it.
Everyone that has been coming on my podcast has been winning.
I like to hear that.
No, I'm not kidding. Ask Shannon Shore. He's won like 7 times.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I love Shannon. Shannon's my guy, yeah.
Okay. You can ask the Foxons.
Of course.
My God, both of them winning. They both came on my show.
Crushing. Yep.
Lucky Chewy.
Yep.
He comes to my show. The very next day, he wins the tournament. First tournament of the year, he won.
That's pretty sick. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start winning here, and we can chalk it up to the Clyde hat and the Clyde podcast. So
exactly. So
moral stories: come on this podcast, win your cash, boy.
Well, Dan Smith's another one, and he won.
Sure.
I mean, everyone that's been coming on my podcast has been winning. So
I will credit you with my upcoming victories after this.
Okay, because I'm waiting. I'm hoping something's going to happen where I get a big cash.
That sounds good.
And I'm going to make a prediction.
Hit me with the prediction.
Okay. I'm going to win the triple draw or the 08 World Championship at the WPT win this year.
I'm holding you to that.
I think I'm going to win one of them for sure.
Holding
maybe
you to that. That'd be sick.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I'm coming in the Winners photo in the background. Like,
yeah. Definitely going to have a big Winners photo here. It's going to be beautiful.
I'm with it, brother. I'm with it.
Yeah. Well, we're getting close to the end here.
Sure.
You got fans.
Yep.
I'm one of your fans.
Sick.
How's life treating you right now?
Pretty good. Got a great girlfriend. I've taken a couple weeks off poker. Feel pretty happy about my life in general. Poker hasn't gone too great in the last 4 to 6 months, but it's like the first downswing I've ever been on. I've just been on like a lifetime upswing. So totally predictable, and hopefully we'll turn around here shortly. But yeah, everything's been really good. I got 2 healthy dogs at home. I got a nice house. You know, I've got hobbies and good friends. I mean, I eat good. Not much more I can ask for, really, except for a poker upswing would make everything perfecto. But I feel very blessed and very lucky to be in the spot I am. So
I want to tell you what, I feel lucky to meet you.
I feel lucky
You're
to meet you too,
You're a great guy,
Clyde.
dude.
You're a good guy.
Right
You're a
now.
good guy too, Clyde. You know,
you guys cheer me on. I tell you what, that really touched me. Multiple players coming by, especially when I went deep in the 08. It was all night long. They were coming by.
Oh yeah.
Buying hats, ghosts. They really thought what I thought, that I was going to win that damn thing.
Yeah, I thought you were too. It was unfortunate when I heard you busted, but you'll get them next time. I know that.
Next time you're on, you're going to show me a bracelet, or you want a big title. How's that
I'm
sound?
with that. Sounds good.
Because you were on the show, brother. He was in the Snack Attack studio,
I was
buddy.
in the studio getting nice on him. I'll come in. I'll bring the trophy. I'll put it right there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, you know?
Oh, that's right. What's his name was supposed to bring the trophy, and he didn't. I'm gonna get him back on the show. He won one with the
Eagle? Aram.
Yeah.
Aram Zobian.
Yeah.
Aram.
Yeah, he was supposed to be. Aram's supposed to bring it.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we're going to cut this off here. Once again, I want to thank you for coming by. Anytime you want to come on the show and talk about anything.
I'm in the building.
Okay.
I'll be on.
You're more than welcome. Like I said, this is bringing back memories because you were my very first one.
Which is pretty cool, right? It comes
I
full
know,
circle.
I still think it's funny.
Yeah.
You were the very first one.
No, we have good conversations.
And,
you know, flows perfectly. Easy peasy. It was a great podcast. I enjoyed being on.
Hey,
Glad
go
you guys
back.
listened.
Yeah, go back and watch that one, folks. Seriously, it was pretty damn good.
Yep.
I had my own made up screen behind and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah, you see how far it came from there to now, you know?
You'd swear we worked together. It went so smooth.
Yep. Perfecto.
Yeah. No cutting, no editing or nothing.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
I listen to everyone out there. I want to thank you all for watching my podcast here. Another great podcast here. We got Mike Holtz here. Once again, 2021 and 23, you're Player of the Year.
Yeah, WSOP Online Player of the Year for 21-23.
WSOP on Player of the Year.
Two-time.
So he's got talent. And once again, we want to thank you for coming here today. And I mean, not coming here, but watching. We're going to have more for you. And thanks for watching. Come by and get you a snack at the bar. You know, I'm going to give you a snack. Here you go, a little cheer you up there, a little snack. All right, have a good night, and may God bless you.
God bless you guys. Thank you.